everybody? It's your boy WEEZYFMAMBA, and welcome back to my YouTube channel. Thank you guys once again so much for being here. Today's Texas Chainsaw Massacre the game video is going to be a banger. We finally got an update today, October 22nd, 2024, for the brand new patch, and a bunch of shit changed with grappling, with other things. I promise you, we are finally excited to bring you a brand new best victim builds video. We have already recorded the family builds video, so if you're looking for the best family builds, make sure to check out the videos below. But this one is all about the victims. So let's get right into it. No time's a wasting. There's 8 of these fuckers that we have to get through. A lot has changed, and a mindset of us has changed. The mindset of me has changed when it comes to playing victim. Previous videos, we have done strictly proficiency on everybody. This time around, we are going to be building stuff around people's strengths, okay? And what their abilities do and what they're good for. And we have found the best routes for you guys right here. Let's pop on over and take a look. We're gonna go ahead and start, of course, with the lady of the hour, with the brand new cosmetics that dropped today as well. Miss Maria. Still mid, still mid-Ria, ladies and gentlemen, but there is a few builds for each of these characters, except for one, okay? First off, let's change the cosmetic. Let's get the cutie in here with the pink and the blue. Okay. We are going to play to her strengths. And like I said, there's multiple builds. So let's go ahead and start with the star sign. Sweet talk. Clearly, this has not changed since the previous videos. This has not changed ever for anybody. Going right, mid, left allows you to get that extra sonar on the grandpa highlights. Clearly the best one. The proximity don't work, and reducing grandpa's level once in one game doesn't mean jack shit. Get that additional grandpa sonar because you can proc this multiple times a game if you whisper multiple times a game. Definitely the best. Skill tree. We're gonna go straight up and we're gonna grab a bomb squad, ladies and gentlemen. We all know how broken this perk is. You are able to dismantle a trap without the use of a bone scrap 4 times. Dismantling a trap is 50% faster. We know how OP Bomb Squad has been since day one. Pop on up, get that dietitian, ladies and gentlemen, and take a right to pick up Rantrack. You're gonna wanna tag along the way and pick up Stunt Double. Head on up and take a right. The reason why we're taking a right is because we're gonna take a right again and pick up No Cell. Getting hit by a family member results in 80% less damage. Has 3 charges. I forgot to read the description of the other 2. Stunt Double again, you receive less damage when jumping out of windows or climbing down wells. Get back on your feet faster after doing so. The damage you receive is 70% less. Big time. And of course, Rantrack, your endurance is increased by 7. And Dietitian, any blood fed to grandpa after he has been sweet talked is 20% less effective for the next 3 feeds. Super weird mechanic, but of course, if you're going to be whispering with Maria, which you should be, it's kind of the wave, dude. Okay. We're then going to pop on up and finish up at the top, getting that lovely perk called Efficient Backstabber, and finishing up with the allocation of attribute points. You only get 30. The first build that you want to use, the best build that you have, is the proficiency build with her. Kind of using her as a hybrid. No Cell, Rantrack, and Bomb Squad, putting your endurance at 40. Now, this is kind of where it gets tricky because endurance is back to being fixed. So 45 is the sweet spot. We know that 45 endurance and 50 endurance is the exact same. This is where we're at with that extra 5 points not needing. So never go 50 endurance anymore. But we're going to keep this down at 40 because we want a little bit more proficiency. We want to be able to unlock things a little bit quicker with her. Okay. As far as the build goes, it's no sell for survivability, ran track to get that endurance +7 because she just has shit attribute points to start, and bomb squad, just in case there's a Hans, a hitchhiker, a Nancy, future killers with traps. You know the deal. Pop on over to the second build, and this is a slightly different way. We are not doing proficiency. This is a annoy the fuck out of the family members build, okay? Get that toughness for survivability. We're mobbing up to 45, keeping the endurance at 45. Stunt double, no sell, survivability perks, but also dietitian, because our goal is to be a sneaky bitch and whisper talk grandpa multiple times a game with survivability and escapability attributes. The escapability of endurance, your regeneration is so much faster. This is the wave. I like this build. It's a lot of fun. It's not the best one. Like I said, this is going to be your best build, but it is still something to switch up to. If you have a good team and you want to just troll the killers with really shitty, dietitian effects on grandpa feeds, it's a great build. Okay. Let's go ahead and pop over to the next one, Miss Virginia. Virginia has changed, ladies and gentlemen. Virginia has changed. Now, people are going to go, what the hell? What are you talking about? We are no longer using stamina consumption on her star sign, aka her boon. We are back to healing powder, ladies and gentlemen. Go right, mid. That way your powder cloud heals victims 3 points per second while inside the cloud, and by that, it also heals yourself. Skill tree. We're going up. We're going to take a left, pop over, get tougher stuff. Okay? You're then going to continue left and get Saboteur. Hands off, creeps! After using a generator or fuse box. The interaction cooldown is 30 seconds longer. We, again, also know how strong Saboteur has been since the jump. You're then going to pop right on over and get highly skilled to increase that proficiency to +7. And finish off with what doesn't kill you and whichever one you want to go up top. Again, none of these matter because guess what? Her build is 2 ways. Tougher stuff, highly skilled Saboteur. Look at the the attribute allocation, 46 toughness, 45 endurance, 45 proficiency with powder that heals you as well as Saboteur. This is where it gets back to healing powder. The reason why we're going with healing powder is because I had to take a different route to get Saboteur. And at that point, I sacrificed extra drip. So what I'm going to do is if I need that extra drip to work, I'm just going to powder myself and get the heals that way. There's 96 powder stations on every map, and you can get 2 or 3 every time with Virginia. So don't make no difference, okay? As far as that goes, that is your star sign and your skill tree. The second build with Virginia really just kind of gets rid of the Saboteur option, just in case one of your teammates is running Saboteur, or maybe multiple of your teammates are running Saboteur. You just bring the same skill points, attribute points, but swap out Saboteur for what doesn't kill you. Other than that, there's really no difference with Virginia, okay? We're just getting rid of that. And the reason also, too, is Efficient Locksmith has been selling mad hard, okay? We're still using it on somebody else, but we'll get to that. That is your Virginia build, ladies and gentlemen, the best Virginia build. And now the man of the hour, the best victim in the game right now. S tier, unstoppable, even with the hands, you can outplay him. Danny is broken. And the reason why is because of the amount of attribute points that he gets, plus fast hands is working again. This is the dealio. First off, we want that instant study tamper. You're going to go right, mid, left to get the instant study. It's obviously the best way to go on top of the main. Skill tree, we're going up the top, immediately grabbing fast hands. Continuing up top to take a left here and then another left to get highly skilled. Your proficiency once again is increased by 7. And then finishing off to the left with Ran Track, ladies and gentlemen. Okay. Ran Track, super dope, because guess what? With this particular build, fast hands, highly skilled, and Ran Track, it allows you to have 48 attribute points. You get 34 plus 7 endurance and 7 proficiency, equaling everything out to 48, 45, and 45. Crazy. Again, Danny, his type of character is doing objectives, so we want to make sure that he does those quickly. Okay, that is your best Danny build. Is there a second build? Yes, but it's just in case you're a noob. If you are brand new to Danny or brand new to playing Victim and you need assistance finding the locations of these items, holding a key item like the fuse or the valve will highlight the location it needs to be used, such as the pressure tank or the fuse box. This way, this kind of helps out you new players. Intuition is a great starter perk. Again, I would highly recommend just learning the basements and learning the layouts of the maps and using fast hands. Danny, top tier. Julie, ladies and gentlemen, we are officially on Julie. And let me tell you, her tree sucks ass. Her ability sucks ass. Ultimate escape is not the wave, but it is what it is. Here's your best way to take it, is going mid, right mid. Unfortunately, we have to burn a level 1 perk to get that faster duration of 15 seconds and reducing the stamina consumption. As far as her skill tree goes, ladies and gentlemen, this is where it kind of sucks. She's got a lot of great perks, but really shitty base attribute points. This is the wave. We're going to pop over, get Efficient Locksmith, start off. Efficient Locksmith. Continue up, grab that Ran Track and No Cell right next to each other. No Cell must use on Miss Julie. Pop on up, take a right, and then grab Bomb Squad. Okay, continue going left and left again and grabbing Slippery. And then finishing up at the top. As far as her first build, you're looking at No Cell, Bomb Squad, and Efficient Locksmith. This is the build we've been running for quite some time. Get that endurance to 41, a proficiency to 45, and get lucky that you don't get caught as a glass cannon with 25 toughness. Simple. However, there is a second way to play Julie, and you're not going to believe this, because in the same tree, you have access to choose fight. Choose fight right at the top. Crazy. Fight or flight. Choose fight. Sneak attacks and close encounter stun family members for 5 seconds longer. Crazy. Crazy. We know how broken choose flight is. Choose fight is. And this particular build, Ran Track, No Cell, and Choose Fight, allows you to beef up your endurance to 40 to get that extra faster regen, but also start winning these grapples with this new grapple mechanic. 48 strength is crazy. Is crazy. Okay? Perfect time to start really faking family members out, because nobody is going to expect Julie to have Choose Fight along with 48 strength. I feel like it's not going to be a thing that they think of. Okay? You have a third build here, ladies and gentlemen, as well with Julie, and that is going the Efficient Locksmith route, and with Ran Track instead of Bomb Squad, just in case you go into a game where they are using they're using Cook, Leatherface, and Johnny, right? No traps needed, so no way to use Bomb Squad. This way you get that extra endurance. Okay? 36 attribute points, top notch, ladies and gentlemen, top notch. We are halfway through, and 2 builds don't change here. We're going to have a little bit of change, but we'll see. With, again, fast hands being fixed, it is now truly in the meta, and we are going to go ahead and take a look at our boy, Sonny. Sonny. Excuse me. We've done a lot of talking, so Sonny. Star sign ability, heightened sense. Lets the player identify if a noise was made by another victim or family member. All knowing. You're going to want to go mid, left, mid for your best increased range, as well as knowing who the fuck is making the noise. Great ability. Okay. His meta build is going to be used as a Connie build, a proficiency character with the ability to have multiple attributes added. Highly skilled, extra drip, and fast hands. With 20 toughness, you are a glass cannon. You are definitely going to need that extra drip. Okay. And try and use your ability to your advantage to where you don't get caught. Sneak around. Okay. Endurance 45, strength 40, and proficiency 44. The reason why I don't drop this down to 40 and bring this up to 25 is because the TTK is still going to kill you in the same amount of hits. If you have 20 endurance or 20 toughness or 29 toughness, it doesn't make a difference. Okay. So endurance stays capped at 45. As far as your second build goes, this is where we're going to play Sunny as a bully instead of a proficiency character. We're going to beef up the toughness, endurance, and strength to start grappling. Gives you the opportunity to continue to use extra trip, bringing in stunt double for the window jumps or any type of welling, and then agitator, just in case you run into blood builds. Okay, or you're seeing people running like Sissy and Nancy. You know they have high blood harvesting. Maybe pick Sunny with Sissy and Nancy and have that agitator ready. Okay. Incapacitating grandpa has a greater negative effect on the family. Family bond is reduced by 2.5 levels. Okay. Family bond is grandpa's level. All right. Simple. And that is it for Sunny. Best way for sure. Again, the skill tree. Here you are. You're going to want to come over to the left, grab agitator right here. Pop on up, keep continuing left, and then take a right when you get to this path to grab fast hands. You then are going to go up top, grab sanguine, as well as highly skilled. And then stunt double and extra drip are at the top, finishing out your Sunny build. Okay. Moving on to Anna, this is where things get a little tricky. As you guys know me for quite some time, this has been always a thing for me to run proficiency on everybody. Now's not the case. Like I mentioned earlier, we are going to start using the victims how they are intended to be used and play on their ability strengths. Anna, survivability and being a dick, right? That is her strengths. So we have officially changed it up. Let's take a look at the star sign. Pain is nothing. Same star sign as it's always been. Left, mid, mid. Reduce that stab damage by 80% when activated. You're then going to want to pop on up here in the skill tree. Take the middle route, take a right and grab bounce back better. You're then going to go left or right, doesn't matter here. And then when you get to this crossroads, you're going to take a right because you need to take a right to take a left. And if you take a left here, you get jump start. Stamina consumption on dashing is reduced by 50%. Grab slippery as well as jump start. And then finish off with what doesn't kill you up top. Okay. This particular build is crazy. Now, if you had gone the other route, you get extra drip. Well, guess what? We got poor man's extra drip and much better perks to back it up. Slippery, after navigating gaps or crawl spaces, you move 15% faster for 7 seconds. Again, we know how great this perk is. Poor man's extra drip. Healing items used on you are 40% more effective. We know again, BBB is super strong. And then jumpstart. Stamina consumption on dashing is reduced by 50%. Allo point, I keep saying allo point. Allo attribute point allocation. We'll go ahead and take a look for you. We're going 40s across the board, chat. We want that strength to be a little bit up just in case we need to grapple, you know, a lower level person. Grab that endurance to 40 as well as toughness. This allows me to run for fucking ever, never get hot or hit. So it keeps that in mind. As far as, again, BBB, you don't need extra drip. There is a second build, and that's essentially getting rid of Slippery. And in fact, I need to do this, chat, because it's going to bother me. Getting rid of Slippery and popping off with what doesn't kill you. Okay. Just in case you feel as if you're not really gapping a lot and you're more of a juker, right? Instead of taking iframes. This one is a little bit different. Again, we are keeping the strength even higher now to 45. This way we can continue to kind of just be a bully. That is what Anna's job is to do, is cause distractions. That way our high proficiency characters can get shit done. Okay? That is your Anna skill tree and star sign ability. Meta. The last two, ladies and gentlemen, we're going to take a skip over Leland for this one. We're going to finish with Lily. We're going to pop over to our main. And again, Connie's star sign ability. Focused is kind of trash, but whatever. Decreasing the stamina cost, shorter debuff generation, and then no stamina cost at all, forcing us to burn the first perk. Okay? No problem. Glass cannon. This, I swear by this build until the day I die that efficient locksmith works better on Connie because of her ability. It's of course theory, but whatever. 20 toughness, no difference. We're keeping that endurance at 45 and 45 proficiency. Bomb squad, efficient locksmith, and extra drip allows me to be really strong in that field. If it's abandoned mill and no traps, or you have somebody that has bomb squad, saboteur is great. This is another great scenario. Let me skip here. I think I have a third build. I do. Third build is just in case you are on abandoned mill and there's a hitchhiker. You're going to want to go with bomb squad, saboteur, and drip. Okay. As far as the skill tree goes, you're going to go up top and you're going to hang a left and grab bomb squad here. You're then going to pop on over to the left and continue up and hang a right to grab efficient locksmith, which will put you in the last section of this, allowing you to grab extra drip here and saboteur to the left. Okay. As far as allocating those points in that second build, like we said, that is your best case scenario with Connie. All right, ladies and gentlemen, and last but not least, the man of the hour. My eyeballs are heavy. The man of the hour is Leland. With extensive testing done, we have discovered a few things. So, Leland build 1000% different. We are on the opposite side of the tree now, ladies and gentlemen. Popping off with the star sign ability, Lifesaver, you're going to want to go left, mid, right. That way, that extra 8-second stun duration is absolutely game changing if you shoulder somebody. Okay, perfect. Now, the next build, okay, or the tree itself is we're going to hang a right. We're going to grab Grappler right here up front. Each button tap during a close encounter is worth more towards winning the struggle. Button taps are 30% more effective. You are essentially guaranteed a grappler win every single time as long as you have more than half health and they don't have suffo. If they have suffo and you have less than half health and you're playing against a Johnny or a Hands, you will lose. Stop grappling without grappler. Fortunately, Leland is the only one who gets it now. You're then going to continue taking a right to pop on up, and you're going to keep going up until you can take a right again here, right here, and go down and grab extra drip. You're then going to go to the top and finish with Jumpstart and Efficient Grappler. And as far as the best build in the game for Leland right now is Grappler, Jumpstart, and Extra Drip. We're going to even out these points at 40 a pop on this particular build. Next is going to Stagger. We are going to never do proficiency shit with Leland again. We are going to use him as a protector / bully. We're instead of doing 40, 40, 40, we're going to do 30, 40, 50. And we're going to see how this plays out. If there's a Hands and a Johnny, let's say, we're going to need that strength to be max. If it's Sissy and Hitch, and you don't need to, you guaranteed grapple wins, 40, 40, 40. Okay? This is by far the best way to run Leland. Now we are no longer using no sell on him. We've gone to the other side of the tree. Like I said, chat, this is the best victim builds that you can use today. And we're done. That's it. Thank you once again so much for being here, for the continued support. Like I mentioned at the beginning of the video, if you're looking for the best family builds, that's also uploaded to YouTube right now. Thank you once again for the love and support on these videos. It keeps me coming back, okay? Much love, much support. Thank you once again. Don't forget to drop a like on the video, hit the subscribe button, turn on the notification bell. That way you guys get notified every time I go live here on YouTube and over on Twitch. And of course, anytime that I bring you new content. I love you guys so much, and we'll catch you on the next video. Let me know in the comment section down below what you think of these builds. And let me know your success rate as well. That's it for me. We'll catch you on the next video. Peace out.